Hi, here I am. Oh, look at this stuff. I've got this lanyard of old calls. This is like a lanyard I've had hanging in my mom's garage for a long time. I moved out of the country like 5 years ago, and before I moved out, I had bird dogs that I ran and ran and ran, and we had all these great, awesome adventures. But eventually, those old bird dogs died. It was really a drag. I really miss them. They were such a huge part of my life. You know, when you run with bird dogs and you get tight with them, you really bond. So it was rough to lose them. But we had that pandemic and everything that happened. And it was hard. You know, that whole transition. We left our business, the restaurant, and closed everything down. Moved across the ocean, and now we've got cats instead of dogs. And it's just completely French to me. But I try to roll with it. But I found these old calls, my old duck calls. They're not really great though. There are a couple of them that are decent, I guess. I guess the main thing about a duck call is that you need to know how to blow it. Most guys, when they pick up a duck call, they just toot on it. They'll just blow through it. That's not how it's done. And it's easy to get hung up on it. I'm going to show you. If I can get this thing off. God. Okay, here we go. So this is a cheap, it was a $30 duck call long ago. It's kind of a rubbery thing. If you just blow through it, it goes. It doesn't sound like a duck. So you have to cup it with your hand and kind of go woot 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 when you blow through it. You have to actually say woot woot with your voice. It's your vocal cords that bring out the baritone in the sound. If I'm just holding it by myself, I go hoot, hoot, hoot. You have to use your throat to do it. It's important. Same thing with the mallard call. I got one of these crappy mallard calls. I think it was $14 many years ago. But it works. It's just a simple call, and it's the same sort of thing. You have to, if you just blow through it, it sounds like a widgeon. But if you cup it and go and use your if you do that, I'll do it without that. If I just blow through it, it's just like a flute whistle. You see the difference? It's important. We got a goose flute here. If you just blow through it, but if you cup it and get some back pressure, it goes. So you can add some nuances to the call. It's important because it makes a difference between going home with food and going home with no food. It'll make sense after you've done it a few times. But anyway, good luck, you guys. That's all.